All praise be to the Most High HAYAH, in the name of his Son, YAHSHA, Ruach Qodesh. Shalom to the elect chosen from the house of Yisrael that are doing the works of the Most High, bringing Jacob back to him throughout the four corners of the earth. I came across a slogan or a motto that is being propagated throughout the Western world religious institutions, what we call churches today. It says, no perfect people allowed. Nobody's perfect. Okay, so nobody's perfect. No perfect people allowed. Now, you usually get this when, the commandments is brought up. They say, well, no one can keep all of the commandments. It is too hard. Nobody's perfect. Don't judge me. You usually get these responses. However, is that true? Is it possible for a man to meet perfection in the sight of the Most High? Can any man decide after a long night of pondering his life to suddenly obtain perfection with the Most High? If so, what is the path to perfection? The Hebrew word for Th.H.R is translated as pure, clean, blameless, spotless, or perfect. But really it would mean being cleansed from your iniquity, someone that has been cleansed. So the question is it possible to be perfect in the eyes of the Most High? We're going to go to Genesis chapter 6, verses 8 and 9. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Most High. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect, okay, in his generations. And Noah walked with the Most High. So we understand that Noah was a just man and he was also perfect in the eyes of the Most High. Follow me to Genesis chapter 17. And we'll go verses 1 and 2. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Most High appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Elohim. Walk before me and be you perfect. So the Most High appeared unto Abram and instructed him to be perfect. Verse 2. And I will make my covenant, my brit, my agreement between me and you, and will multiply you exceedingly. So we know that the Most High made a covenant agreement with Abraham and his seed after him, to Isaac down to Jacob, to the 12 tribes of Israel. So therefore we know that Abraham was perfect in the eyes of the Most High. Let's continue. We're going to go to Job chapter 1 verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil. So he hated evil. He hated Rasha. Therefore he loved good. He loved to do Tov, and was found perfect in the eyes of the Most High. All right, but what is good? We're going to follow me over to 1 Yochanan chapter 2, verses 3 through 6. Being perfect may seem to be impossible in the mind of the unbeliever. However, it is obtainable with the Most High. Walking in truth one day at a time, not dwelling on your past mistakes, nevertheless learning from them. This gives us the opportunity to seek perfection for tomorrow, setting your mind to be perfect for that particular day. For example, you can always be perfect on the Sabbath. If you set the Sabbath apart from all other days by reading and studying the word of the Most High, praying and gathering with the elect in YAHSHA, and not doing your own pleasure, you can be perfect, keeping the Sabbath. So 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep or guard his commandments. So if we keep the instructions of the Most High, his Torah, his law, we know him. Verse 4. He that said, I know him, and keep not his commandments. So if a person was to say they're with the Most High, however, they don't keep his commandments. They say no one is perfect. No perfect people allowed. The commandments are too hard to do. Don't judge me. And keepeth not his commandments is a liar. And the truth is not in him. And we know the truth is his son, YAHSHA. Verse 5. But whosoever keep his word, so whosoever guard the commandments, keep the Torah, in him verily is the love of the Most High perfected. So now we need to review what is the love of the Most High that is perfected in you if you keep his commandments. Hereby know we that we are in him. Okay, we're going to stay in 1 John and let's go over to chapter 4. We're going to find out that the love of the Most High HAYAH, Baruch Hashem, is his Ruach Qodesh, his set apart wind, which he hath given unto the elect, which directs their path to walk in the Torah, to keep the commandments in YAHSHA. So 1 John chapter 4, we'll start at verse 12. No man have seen the Most High at any time. If we love one another, the Most High dwell in us, and his love is perfected in us. Hereby know we that we dwell in him, and he in us, because he hath given us his Ruach. So it is the Ruach Qodesh, the set apart wind, which is perfected in us. Verse 14. Now we have seen and do testify, so we are witnesses, that the Father sent the Son to be YAHSHA of the world. So through the Ruach Qodesh, it is the witness that is placed in our minds to walk in the Torah of the Most High, which results into us being perfect. Now we're going to continue in Hebrews chapter 10. So through the sacrifice of YAHSHA, the elect are given access to the Most High and to the set apart of set aparts through the Ruach Qodesh, through the set apart wind, which makes us one to perfection. The Ruach Qodesh directs the path of the elect to walk in the instructions as YAHSHA walked in the instructions before us, to do the works of the Most High HAYAH, Baruch Hashem, to bring Yaakov, Jacob, back to him. So we're in Hebrews chapter 10. We'll start at verse 14. For by one offering he hath perfected forever them that are sanctified. So them that are called and chosen, those that are Th.H.R, cleansed from their iniquities, to receive the set apart wind in their mind, they're perfected forever. Verse 15. Wherefore the Ruach Qodesh, the set apart wind, also is a witness to us. For after that he had said before. Verse 16. This is the covenant, the agreement that I will make with them after those days, saith HAYAH, Baruch Hashem. I will put my laws into their minds, and in their minds will I write them, and their sins and iniquities will I remember no more. Verse 18, now where remission of these is, there is no more offering for sin. So we see that the Ruach Qodesh, the set apart wind, which is given unto the elect of the Most High, puts the laws in our minds, which causes us to be perfected forever. All right, so we're going to continue in John chapter 17. And we'll start at verse 20. We're going to get more understanding on being perfect and seeking perfection. Verse 20. Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, that they all may be one, as you, Father, are in me, and I in them, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that you have sent me. And the glory, the kavod, which you gave me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one. And we know that what makes us one is the Ruach Qodesh, the set apart wind of the Most High, brings us all together as one. Verse 23, I in them, and you in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that you have sent me and have loved them, and you have loved me. Ken, all praises to the Most High. So we're going to go over to 1 Corinthians. Here we go. 1 Corinthians, and we're going to stay in chapter 2. And get more understanding. So, those who have not been chosen of the Most High in YAHSHA to receive His Ruach Qodesh, to receive the set-apart wind, to walk in the Torah, are in bondage to the Ruach, or the adversary of this world. So, no one is perfect. No one can keep the commandments. Come as you are. No perfect people are allowed. This is rehearsed throughout the world due to the fact that they hate the Torah. They hate the Most High. The veil has been placed over their faces. Okay, so we're going to start in verse 6. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 6. Howbeit we speak the wisdom among them that are perfect. So someone who was called and chosen of the Most High would understand this message, because he has been chosen to receive the Ruach Qodesh, the set-apart wind. Therefore he is perfect. Yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world, that come to naught. Verse 7. But we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which the Most High ordained before the world unto our kavod, unto the elect before the earth was formed. Let's go down to verse 13. Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teach, not according to the ways of this world, the religious institutions and the educational institutions of this world. That's not the wisdom we receive. But which the Ruach Qodesh, the set-apart wind, teach, comparing spiritual things with spiritual, Ruach things with the Ruach. Verse 14. But the natural man, so the natural man is someone who was not called by the Most High. Okay, he doesn't believe in perfection. He doesn't believe in keeping the commandments of the Most High. He's in the bondage of this world. But the natural man received not the things of the Ruach of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. So being perfect will be foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. They are discerned through the Ruach Qodesh of the Most High. Follow me over to Luke chapter 6. Now we have to understand this. Just keeping the Torah or the law or the commandments is not going to make you perfect. It has to be through YAHSHA. You have to follow His path in order to be perfect. We must suffer the afflictions and the persecutions which are to come upon us in teaching this truth and proclaiming of liberty to the captives, to Jacob, to the 12 tribes that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So following YAHSHA is what makes us perfect, and He kept the Torah. 40. Luke 6 and 40. The disciple, the Taladim, is not above his master. Exactly. We're not above YAHSHA. But everyone that is perfect shall be as his masters. So we must walk as YAHSHA did. Okay, we must complete the mission that he has given unto us as his servants. Okay, we're going to continue over just a couple more. We're going to go to Psalms, verse 19. Being perfect, seeking perfection. So in order to be perfect in the eyes of the Most High HAYAH Barak Hashem, we must walk the Torah in YAHSHA, to be sealed with his Ruach Qodesh, his set apart wind, that we may do those things that are pleasing unto him. The elect are called to be a light unto the world as YAHSHA walked in the flesh. All right. So we're going to go down to verse 7. The law of HAYAH Barak Hashem is perfect. So the law of the Most High is perfect. His commandments, his Torah is perfect. All right. Converting the soul, converting the nafesh, converting the being. The testimony of HAYAH is sure, Barak Hashem. Now the testimony is the witness. We know the witness is the Ruach Qodesh, the set apart wind. So the Ruach Qodesh of HAYAH Barak Hashem is sure, making wise the simple. It is knowledge, understanding, wisdom, counsel, guidance to please the Most High. Okay, let's read that again. Verse 7. The law of HAYAH Barak Hashem is perfect, converting the soul, the nafesh, the being. The testimony, the witness, Ruach Qodesh of HAYAH Barak Hashem is sure, making wise the simple. All praises be to the Most High. So we'll finish up with this last one in 2 Corinthians. Verse 11. So verse 11, chapter 13, 2 Corinthians, it says, finally, brethren, farewell, be perfect, be of a good comfort, be of good comfort, be of one mind, live in shalom, live in peace, and the Almighty of love and peace shall be with you. All praises be to the Most High HAYAH, Hashem, YAHSHA, Ruach Qodesh. Brothers and sisters, the elect of the Most High from Bayit, house Yisrael, keep doing the works, endure unto the end. Our reward, our labors, it is not vain. Let's be perfect. Let's be of good comfort. Let's be of one mind. No strife, no arguing, no malice between, no division between the brothers and sisters. Shalom.